and welcome back. Been a while. Ripping for Richmond's back at it again, this time with a VR4. Oh, Sarge collects. We had 400 subscribers now. He's at 448. Congratulations. He wants a 4. It's all about the 4s. May the 4th be with you. Things like that. So, he wants 4 cards that would grade a 4. So, I'm going to show you 4 cards that I think would grade a 4. Hopefully, they would do better. But let's start it out right now with 1957 Nelly Fox. There he is. Nelly Fox, one of the greatest second basemen of all time from 1957. Nelly Fox. All right. Then we got this 1976 Tom Seaver. What am I doing? 1976 Tom Seaver, record breaker. I believe it's for 200 strikeouts consecutive seasons. And then we got this 1970 Brooks Robinson. I had to have an O's card in there. So there he is, the 1970 Brooks. Awesome. And got to throw in a little vintage football. Why not? 1979 Randy White. Really cool there. And so then he also wants us. But then I also have these 4 cards here. And you're maybe thinking, well, why that? Well, because I've got 4 of the Big Macs. I got 4 of the Emmitts, 4 of the Randys, and 4 of the Eddies. So I'll just quickly show that. Bought them in lots, although I think the Macs and the Randys are from back in the day. But here's some other Randy Johnsons. There you go. You never have enough of the big unit. Randy Johnson, there you go. Boom, boom. From 1989. He wasn't so good with the Expos, but then the Mariners figured out what to do with him, and the rest is history. He's in the Hall of Fame. And then, of course, we've got our Big Macs. 87 right here. This was one of the cards to have back in the day. Gotta love the wood borders. He just had the rookie home run record. I think it was 49, which now I believe Pete Alonso has. So there you go. And then we got the 4 Emmitts. Move over, sweetness, make a place for Emmitt. All right, there you go, right there, Emmitt Smith. That's boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4 Emmitt Smiths right there. Didn't really pay a lot for those. Same with these Eddie Murrays. I love these deals. It's like, got a guy... over 3,000 hits, over 500 home runs. One of the few to only do that. Eddie Murray right there for the O's. For 82 Donruss. There you go. And boom. And then we also had to shout out some channels. So I got to shout out the GOAT of the shout out. God is great. Hello. Hello, hello, and how are you? It's Shohei. I collect Shohei, and I'm sure you do too. He's a big Shohei Ohtani collector. Titus, again, God is great. Gotta show the Shohei. So if you like shout-outs, you like fun, you like to feel, here's some good stories, feel good, you gotta go for the God is Great channel. Boom. And then... I got this one as a result of Clean Cheap Shots. Drew, very entertaining. He interviewed Eddie Watt from the 2-time World Series champion for the Orioles. He's got great stories on, all of a sudden you think these are commons, but then he shows you cards from the 50s, 60s, or I should say 50s, and then really not commons. He tells great stories about those players. You would never know. Really, really cool. And he showed this, Brooks, in the Eddie Watt, one of the Eddie Watt videos. So you like good vintage, you like vintage cars, you like good stories, you got to go over to Clean Cheap Shots. And then Vintage Card Steve, he had shown this one, so I had to break it out. Great hobby shout outs that he does, and great hobby talk, and he's just got such a good collection of vintage and modern. You'd think Vintage Card Steve, but no, he'll surprise you. He's got some sweet modern stuff as well. So there you go. And I got to shout out Big Wes. You like some comedy. You like seeing some sweet modern fire. You like food reviews, lotto tickets, celebrity impersonations, Big West Media. Check it out. I've got to show Randy Johnson here because he's in AZ. So there you go. And got to bring it back one more time. Run it back for the stash, for Max Wax Stacks. He did an amazing impression of God is Great. So got to give him a shout out. And the guy and him and his wife, they did, if you remember the tag team, the Midnight Rockers, they dressed up as Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. It doesn't get any better than that. So here's a Hall of Fame stash. And Hall of Fame stash for Mac Wax Stacks. And, one more Hall of Fame stash. I knew I was forgetting something. Anyway, I think that is 4 shout outs. So, anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. See you on the next one.